pulling through with Unravel at the end of the episode. We fucking stand that. Oh, I just can't stand Konaki. I think it's episode 5 and it was actually really good. Okay, hello. Welcome to the video. This is me after finishing the season 1, but I just wanted to kind of explain what's going on in this video. So for some context, I watched the first 4 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul back in 2019 on my way to my friend Jess's house and absolutely hated it. I hated it. It became my least favourite anime of all time. I absolutely hated it, and ever since then I've like shit on it. I've said it's really, really bad, it's really shit. And then a couple of months ago, just one night randomly, I read the entire manga in one night, and I kind of liked it. Like, I was like, do you know what? It's not that bad, so I might give the anime another go. And I thought it'd be like a really, and then I was like, oh, I'll text my friend Jess. I was like, do you know what would be really funny if I rewatched all of Tokyo Ghoul and like film my reactions for you? And so I was just gonna film the reactions and send them to her, but I thought I'll turn it into a video and it'll be fun. So yeah, that's what you're seeing. You're gonna see my reactions for the entirety of season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul, and yeah, here we go, lads. Tokyo Ghoul season 1 episode 1. Here is my cat. He's much more interested in Tokyo Ghoul, aren't you? Yes. I'm kind of excited to do this experiment. We'll see. I've seen the first 4 before I gave up on it and decided it was shit. So let's go. I'm excited because Unravel. I love Unravel so much. It's my favourite opening of all time. So here we go. Me, 2 minutes later. I always forget that there isn't an opening. In a lot of first episodes of seasons, whether sometimes it's just the first episode of the first season, sometimes it's the first episode of every season, there's no opening, and it just upsets me greatly because Unravel. How many updates are we getting in episode 1, you ask? I don't know. We're still on episode 1. We're like 8 minutes in. The plot twist in episode 1, I think, is so fucking predictable. When she's like a ghoul and she turns him into one, like, I could see that coming like fucking a million miles away. But I think it's still an interesting scene. My issue with Tokyo Ghoul, right, and it was my issue from the start, is I just cannot fucking stand the main character. He just irritates me in so many ways. He proper rubs me up the wrong way, which is why I dropped it. But I have read the manga, so I just do know he gets better. But I'm just gonna keep trying to persevere with it. We're only on episode 1 after all, and I promised myself I'm gonna watch all 3 seasons, so we'll see. Pulling through with Unravel at the end of the episode. We fucking stand that. But we might as well do a wrap up of episode 1 and what the final thoughts are of. I mean, I think I've made my feelings on Tokyo Ghoul pretty clear. But it actually wasn't as bad as I remember it being. I find the concept of Tokyo Ghoul really interesting, which is why I wanted to watch it in the first place, like a couple of years ago. I just didn't like the execution. It's just the same as Danganronpa. Like, I fucking love the concept of Danganronpa. I just hate the way they execute it. But I fucking love Toga. Would die for that woman. And hello again. My hair has gone mental. About to dive into episode 2. I got distracted by watching covers of Unravel on YouTube and a live video of Unravel from YouTube, which I'm pretty sure added about 10 years. Onto my lifespan. So just waiting for Funimation to load, and then we can get started with episode 2. This is going to be kind of hard to explain, so like, just roll with me. I hate it in TV shows or movies or whatever, books, whatever form of media it is. It's like when something changes in for somebody, so they find something out, or in this case, they become a ghoul, or, you know, like in Teen Wolf, they become werewolves, and then they act suspicious, like, they act so sus about things, and, like, act weirdly and different, and, like, no one seems to pick up on it, and, like, it just annoys me, and I don't know why. Like, it's like, in episode 2, they're standing there, with the other ghoul, and he's eating, and Kaneki's, like, fucking freaking out about the fact that he's eating, and, like, stuff, and it's like, he acts so suspicious, but, like, his friend doesn't pick up on the fact that he's acting suspicious. It's like I just hate it. Like, I don't know, it gives me this weird second-hand embarrassment. I feel like I haven't explained this properly, but I know what I mean. Okay, so we're 2 episodes in, a long fucking way to go. But episode 2 wasn't that bad, honestly. It had some good action sequences in, which was quite cool. I thought the fight scene at the end was really quite cool. And yeah, I think it gives some good background to what's going on. It wasn't that bad. Like, oh, I feel so mean doing this video series, but, like, it's kind of fun for me as well. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like, I actually kind of liked it. It had Unravel as well, which is a good thing. So yeah, let's see how we go for the rest. How do I put me jamming to Unravel in every single episode? I didn't get copyrighted for this fucking opening. It's just favourite anime opening ever. Oh, I just can't stand Kaneki. He just pisses me off. I don't even know why. He just does. That's what's putting me off the entire fucking thing. I just can't stand him. The only reason I'm watching it is for Toka. I fucking love her. Hello, I got distracted last night, so I never finished episode 3 of Tokyo Ghoul. So I've restarted the episode so I can listen to Unravel again, because I forgot what happens in it. So, on the other hand, me and my brother are watching Bungo Stray Dogs at the moment, which is one of my favourite animes. So, it's like a good counterbalance of one I hate, one I love. One day people are going to realise that Unravel truly is a fucking superior anime opening, and the world will be a better place when they truly do. Just finished episode 3, and yeah, not really any thoughts, to be honest. I actually enjoyed it, so if I end up enjoying Tokyo Ghoul way into this, I swear to fucking God, Jess will rinse me for it. Oh yeah, I'm like halfway through episode 4. I just need to say something about Tokyo Ghoul. I fucking love Toka. I would absolutely die for this woman. I love her so deeply, so much. Also, I'm watching it dubbed, why not? And it's fun trying to figure out who voices who, because I do watch quite a few dubbed animes, I'm not gonna hide that. So I always like hearing the voices cross over. Yeah, after that, no level decks. Kaneki's just so fucking stupid. He literally has main character syndrome. I like to call this main character syndrome because all main characters seem to be dumb. It's like, look at this situation you could have so easily avoided if you'd listened to previous advice. It just irritates me so much. They always think they know best. You know, that character that person told me to, stay away from. He doesn't seem that bad. Turns out he is. Kaneki just can't leave things alone, can he? He can't just walk past the situation and think, you know what, that guy tried to kill me, so I could just leave him to deal with the situation. He has to swoop in and be the hero. That's an admirable quality. It's just that, like, ugh. Can you tell I don't like him? I haven't seen Hunter x Hunter. Like, I've seen a few episodes, but I've not, like, properly watched it. But Tsukiyama gives me such Hisoka, it's like his name vibes, and I know that's not a good thing. I just finished episode 5 and it was actually really good. Like, the fight scenes were really well choreographed, and obviously seeing some backstory, it was quite sad. Like, I didn't cry. I didn't even almost cry, but like, it was still sad. And Toka is just such a badass. I just love her so much. She's the reason I'm still watching. I love her. But yeah, it was actually a really intense and well done. It was a really intense and well done episode, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what comes next. So, hello friends. It has been a hot minute since I did one of these. Obviously for you it's been like 2 seconds. For me it's been like a month. Around a month, like 3 weeks. But I'm finally watching episode 6 of Tokyo Ghoul. I just watched the newest episode of Attack on Titan. I'm at the stage where I was in the manga where I started to get so pissed off at Eren. Like, I just hate him. We're not here for Attack on Titan, we're here for Tokyo Ghoul. So, episode 6, here we go. Kind of excited. So, off we go. Back on Unravel! The Unravel hype. I'm going to be so fucking disappointed when this season ends and I have to go to a different opening that is an Unravel. Something weird has happened, guys. I'm at a point in Tokyo Ghoul and I teared up. I didn't cry, but I teared up at the fact that her father's just died. And she doesn't know. And all she wants is to see him. It's gonna hurt really sad. Also, ignore these massive spots. We love stress spots. Something I haven't appreciated yet about the opening, obviously I love Unravel so much. It's like the best anime opening. But something I haven't actually complimented is the visuals of the opening. The opening visuals are so fucking good. I love the way that, like, when there's a ghoul, like, something explodes out their back in the visuals, like, where Toka stood there and there's, like, just, like, an explosion of colour that obviously represents her ghoul. Like, I think that's so clever and cool, and, yeah. On for a heartbreaking episode, I feel. Toka is such a bad bitch, and I fucking love this girl. I love her so much. If the whole series was just about her, I think I would enjoy it a lot more. That's all I'm saying. Kaneki finally has his bloody ghoul mask, and it looks so cool in the anime. Like, it looked cool in the manga, but in the anime, it looks really cool. I really like it. Obviously I kind of knew what it looked like, so I've seen, like, pictures and stuff, like, screenshots and stuff in the anime. But, yeah, I think it looks so fucking cool. That episode was actually really good. It had tension and, like, touching moments and really good action sequences. And I feel like Toka and Kaneki's relationship is starting to develop now, which is really nice to see because I know they end up together. So it's kind of nice to see this chemistry in the anime as well as the manga, because a lot of people say that it isn't as good in the anime, but, like, I kind of like it, so. Something I do generally really like about Tokyo Ghoul is it's one of those, like, animes, or just shows in general, like books and stuff do this. It's a media thing that kind of points out the fact that, yes, there are these monsters in these worlds, but there is a monster in our world, and that's us, and that humans are just as capable of destroying things, just as capable as destroying things as these creatures are. The same as in, like, Attack on Titan, like, the humans are just as responsible for the devastation in the world as the Titans are, and Tokyo Ghoul's another anime that points that out. Like, the investigators obviously kill ghouls, but some of these ghouls have families, and these ghouls, you know, not all of them go around killing people all the time. And the humans also are destroying the world, just as the ghouls are, and I think these are some really important messages. I know at the start of this episode it's supposed to make us feel something for, like, the investigators, but I just don't. I'm sorry, I don't feel sorry for them. So, does that make me a terrible person? Maybe. Do I care? No. We're at the part with Toka's brother in. Nice. I really like Toka's brother. You're not meant to, but I do like him anyway. But yeah, excited for what's to come, which is interesting. I don't know if I'm in the minority here. I might be, but I feel like after the credits are played, there's a little animation, and I just kind of feel like that takes away from the intensity of the episodes. I don't know. Am I wrong? That episode was so intense. Like, the intensity has heightened so much in the last few episodes, and I've got 2 episodes left of season 1, and I'm actually really excited to watch them, so let's see what they bring. Don't let me down. I've got 1 episode to go until the end of season 1. I haven't updated much, but it's just because, like, I'm so invested in it. Like, I don't want to take time away from watching it to, like, update, so I'll do, like, a big roundup of season 1 at the end, after I finished this last episode. But the last few episodes have been so fucking good, to be honest. You're telling me the last episode doesn't have Unravel? What? No one told me that episode 11 was giving my last chance with Unravel. Like, makes me so sad. The first episode didn't have Unravel, and the last episode does have Unravel. That's only 10 episodes. Has Unravel? What the hell? I'm mad about this, if you can't tell. Okay, so I've just finished episode 12 of season 1, and I have to say, I am genuinely pleasantly surprised. It was so intense. There was a lot of it was very gruesome. Like, when there are people that say, oh, anime's just for kids, well, Tokyo Ghoul is one of the ones. Definitely isn't, along with Attack on Titan. But yeah, I really liked it. It was so intense and there was so much action, and I'm really, really interested to see how they go next. I've heard that season 2 is the one where they kind of diverge from the manga completely, which is what happened with Blue Exorcist. But they did this thing in the last episode, and I love it when animes do this, where they're like a massive fight and they play the first OP over it. So, like, I did get Unravel in the last episode, which was really exciting, but like, I really like it when they do it in at like the end of like a 24 episode series and they play the first OP, or it's like 2 or 3 seasons in and then they have the big battle and the first OP plays over it. Like, I love it when they do that. My favourite instance is in Rising of the Shield Hero. Like, at the end of season 1 near the end of season 1 of Rise of the Shield Hero, they have like this big battle and they play the first OP over it, and I cannot remember if the first one is Rise or Faith, but whichever one is first, they play it over it, and it's so cool. And yeah, I love when animes do that. But anyway, genuinely surprised by how much I liked it, and I'm really looking forward to season 2. So that wraps up part 1 of this vlog, and I'll see you next week for my reactions to part 2, which I think I'm literally just about to start. So goodbye, and I'll see you soon for another video.